I was just looking at it from the point of view that why in China they managed to innovate so many new innovative drugs,
Right.
and in India we're stuck with not even 10. We're still in single digits. Where have we gone wrong
Exactly.
in our the innovation ecosystem here, that we have, despite having some brilliant minds? I mean, trust me, I mean, most of the top pharma guys in the US are originally from India.
Right.
Right. Despite having a scientific mindset, we have not been able to innovate. So that was going through my mind that, if China can do it, okay, US, we don't always want to compare ourselves with the US, but our own neighbor, who's always been known to be the factory of the world, they managed to innovate. And we are the factory of the pharma world, and we haven't been able to innovate to the level that China has.
Again, I want to talk about that list more. It's all about these. It's Endot Pharmaceuticals, ImmunoAct, Biocon, Orchid, Wockhardt. These are not very big giants, yet these are some companies, including yours. You all have made genuine bets on novelty. And why aren't the big pharma doing this? And why are you guys be able to do it? And why are not others being able to do it? Is my question to you.
I think the entire pharma business model in India has been, developed around, marketing branded generics.
Right.
Right. So the money goes into marketing. It doesn't matter whether you're the first, second, third, fourth to launch something, but it's your marketing strategy, your sales strategy, and everything we know about pharma is that. So if you're a good marketeer, you'll be able to make something decent with your brand. You'll be able to grow your brand to a level. So because of this kind of a commercial ecosystem, the research ecosystem hasn't been able to be developed.
Right.
And this is probably why the big pharma don't enter the area of truly innovative drugs. They focus more on the marketing and sales, rather than genuinely innovating. And as far as what I know is that they're always trying to either get molecules which are already approved in the US, trying to bring it here and make it big brands, or trying to not having to do clinical trials, which I don't think is the right way, because data is king in this
Right.
day and age. The more data you generate in Indian patients, the better chance you would have in the future.
True.
So I think that's the way we should be going.
And we, as a country of 1.4 billion population, we can have a lot of data for research. Also, what I think, most of the drugs that we see, there is no Indianized data. Mostly our medicines that are here, we have usually Western data. We don't know how the drug actually interacts with the Indian population. I've seen that happen with a lot of drugs. That also happens. We have a massive pool of people. Why not do studies here and innovate something? But what do you think separates you people from the rest of the pharma guys? Why did you all choose to innovate something? And is it just pure financial commercial thing, or is it something that separates you else?
No, I just think it's the DNA really. There is an innovation kida, if I can call it, in all of us, right? From my grandfather's days, he wanted to do something new, something different, but not just do different for the sake of it, but because it was needed.
Right.
Like in those days, my grandfather launched Crocin in the market,
Yeah,
because there was no other antipyretic in the market, and he wanted
Right.
to launch something new. So our kind of way of thinking has always been to identify the problem and to find the best cost-effective solution for it. And I think that is what innovation is about. It's not about novelty. It's about identifying what the problem is and seeing how you can find a solution, and then the finance commercial aspect comes into play. So I think that mindset has allowed us to always take calculated risks when it comes to the innovation. And even today, we are taking calculated risks. Many investors don't want to even come close to what we're doing, because they simply cannot understand what's going to happen in the next 5 years.
True.
With all the innovations that we have planned. But it is beyond that. I think you need to have a long-term approach in pharma, because these are not solutions for the short term. These are medium to long-term solutions. Like we're talking about Crocin now. This was conceptualized by my grandfather in the 60s. And now we
My
are in
God.
2026 and we're talking about it and it's still used. So if if Entor or me or anyone in my team, we develop a molecule or something first in the world, who knows, in the year 2100 people will talk about it, and it could have caused some good impact in the society or on the health of people. So the long term kind of goal, I think, is more important in pharma, which is kind of lacking across the board.